Hey, I'm Anna Berry with Unscripted, and I want to shine the light on Addict Conversations. It's a nonprofit here in Tulsa that empowers incarcerated women and under-resourced youth through yoga, mindfulness, and self-inquiry. Joining me today at the Palmer House is Sarah Dahl and Kendra Guthrie. Welcome, ladies.
Hi. Thank you.
So, Sarah, you're the chairwoman for this organization. Tell us about Addict Conversations.
So we go into different facilities serving the populations you described, correctional facilities, alternative centers, recovery centers, and share the tools of yoga, breath work, some very simple self-inquiry tools for women, sometimes men and adolescents, to really work that distance between the lives they're currently living and the life they want to be living.
This is a perfect example. We're at the Palmer House. Kendra, you've been teaching here for over a year. Tell us about the Palmer House Recovery Center and tell us about your experience with it.
Well, as Sarah mentioned, yoga is a perfect vehicle to provide pathways to hope and for these women to transition from where they are currently, which is in a diversion program that keeps them from being incarcerated and separated with their children. This is a residential facility, so they live here on site, acquiring the tools that they need to stay sober and to learn how to be good mothers. And then yoga does. It not only embodies that experience and provides them the physical release and the outlet and the tools to work through things, but it also allows us time for that self-inquiry and for all of that energy and all of those things to move through so that we connect with ourselves, ground, center, and move forward as mothers and as recovering women, more complete, more whole, and more healed.
And this facility is unique because the children can actually live here with the mothers and have that integrative process of healing and changing their lives. Tell us a little bit about how yoga specifically helps that process.
A lot of the women do yoga at night with their children. They have talked about how they use it mindfully when they're either upset or they need to calm their children down. Let's take a deep breath. Let's get our wiggles out. I say silly things like that so that the women know how to relate to their children, not only what they're going through, but to help their children process things. Because it's that behavioral technique that we need to share. It's a tribe kind of a thing. We're all trying to learn to heal the Tulsa community together.
Yeah, we all are in that together. So that means that this is not the only place. Sarah, this is reaching many other much needed facilities. Tell me about some other places Addict Conversations serves.
So we're also at the street school, which is where Sarah actually started. And it's branched into Phoenix Rising, the Tulsa Met, Tulsa Juvenile Detention Center, DBIS, Union Alternative High School. We work with the Burmese refugee students at the Jinx schools. Wow. Turley Correctional Facility through residents, Palmer, and the Dragonfly House for survivors of human trafficking.
Wow. So Addict Conversations, a nonprofit, obviously always needs support from our community. So if people are watching and they want to support, how can they get involved?
We would love your support, and you can always go to addictconversations.org, and there's an option to donate there. And we always need funds for programming, for training teachers with our trauma-informed curriculum, for gathering things like mats and props and all the things that it takes.
Yeah, these were donated.
Yeah, and also we sometimes have events, different fundraising events or classes, donation classes that will be listed there. So we'd love to see you at those.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we're going to speak with a few different clients who have received these teachings, received this program of Addict Conversations, and see what they have to say.
Addict Conversations and the women that go there connect in a unique way because of the recovery that we're all suffering from, the human condition in some way or another. And when I met Kendra, her spirit and my spirit just jived, and it really made me comfortable enough to open my heart and be willing to heal. I was able to, it's a spiritual malady, this addiction that we deal with, and I practiced yoga daily when I was not in addiction. When I was too busy doing other things, I was walking closer and closer to death, not practicing any spirituality at all. And now when I walk through the doors at TWCC and started working with Kendra and Addict Conversations to connect my mind, body, and spirit with my higher power again, I feel myself coming back to life.
My first experience of practicing yoga here was well, getting in touch with myself and meditating. I've never really just understood it until I came here and gotten clean. I'm able to get in touch with my inner self and calm down now instead of being so angry all the time or using drugs to get away from real life reality.
Yoga has helped me tremendously. While I came to Tulsa Women and Children's, I have never done any sort of yoga, any sort of mindfulness, anything to do with my mind, body, and soul. I was just always going to alcohol to try to find a way out of what I was feeling inside. On the itinerary, it said yoga, so I was like, okay, you know, why not? And I don't know, it just changed something in me. It was like I felt some sort of oneness with myself, and I felt some empowerment there. I'm a lot more happy, I'm upbeat, I'm able to deal with my emotions like in a healthy way. I've really learned to love myself through yoga.
Well, that certainly was heartwarming and inspiring. So you ladies are doing such a great job for our community, and thank you to Sarah Thomas, the executive director, for having a vision and putting it into action. And thank you for all involved. Please go to the website. And Sarah, Kendra, thank you ladies for joining me on Unscripted.
Thank you, Anna.
All right, thanks for watching.